Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you'll stick around, hit that red subscribe button, and become part of our family. So today we're doing a try on, and I'm kind of excited about it. I wanted to wait till I got the other item, but I just can't wait. I want to get it up, and it is the new Natasha Denona mini Zendo palette, and I am going to be getting the highlighter that she came out with during the VIB sale and the new Natasha Denona Trio Chrome. I believe that's what it's called, or Trio Chrome. You guys, I'm so glad it's coming out during the VIB sale so we can get whatever member you are. I'm Rouge, sorry, but I'll get 20% off of it, so I'm only gonna have to pay $100 for it. But I want that thing so bad. I actually have her little tiny chromium liquid eyeshadow in Scarab, which is one of the shades that are going to be in that palette, and I have not tried this yet because I'm kind of scared of it. But I am so excited for that color story because that's everything I love in color stories. So I mean, it's got the purples, the green colors, the neutrals. I'm so excited for that palette. Let me know down below if you guys are excited for it. Do you think it's way too much money to be paying for that? Which, yes, it is. It's absolutely, I wish she would have done it cheaper, especially since there's only 3 multi-chromes in there, which, okay, I mean, yeah, they're expensive to make, but you put it in a midi-sized palette, so, I mean, there's a lot of mixed things going on with that, but let me know what your guys' thoughts are about that down below. Obviously, you know mine. I'm going to get it. It'll be in my upcoming VIB that I'm going to, or I'm thinking about getting video, which I have not recorded yet. So thank goodness I didn't record it yet because I'd love to add that in there. But anyhow, this video is about her other release, this little miniature one. So I have most of these little palettes. Don't think you guys, yeah, you can see some of them right over here. I think I'm missing 2 of them, which would be the Mini Glam. And I think this, is there a mini sunset one? I think that's the other, or around that era, that's the other one that I'm missing. So of course, when this came out, I had to get it. And you guys, I don't know what this line here is. I've tried so much to get rid of it, so I'm going to try to sit in front of it. But if it does show up and I don't notice, I'm sorry. So I'm excited to have this. I have seen that there was like a black and white one that somebody had found. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know down below if I'm even right on that, because I'm probably not. Another thing about Natasha Denona, which I will vent more about this in BoxyCharm's video, but BoxyCharm is releasing a full-size 5-pan Natasha Denona fall like palette. I forget what it's called, but they're saying that it's not going to go to every base box, which I think is really unfair. Like, if they're going to do that, they should give it to the people that have been receiving. Like, okay, I can understand if people are signing on to get that palette and just signing on for that. That I understand. No, I mean, of course you wouldn't give it to them. But the people that have been, you know, with BoxyCharm, I really think they should get that palette, and that's how that should be. I'm not 100% sure about that. Like I said, we'll go over that in the BoxyCharm video, which I'm actually going to be filming next. You'll probably see that one first, though. So, anyway, I am rambling. Let's get into this look. I'm super excited for this little 5-pan shadow. It should be a pretty quick video. I don't know. We'll see. Should be a very quick look, but let me pull you in a little bit closer, get you guys ready, get some powder on my face, and then we'll go ahead and get started on this palette. Okay, now that we're up close and personal, I forgot to tell you what I used on my face. Mostly all the same items. I'll just go through really quickly. I'm using the Uma foundation, the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. There's that light. See, look at that. Oh, of course, it's not going to do it now. There it goes. Right off the cap. Tell me if you can see that. The number 7 powder that I always use, the Laura Geller powder that I've been using, the Milk Blur Stick. I did switch up my primer for eyeshadow primer. I used my Too Faced Insurance Primer. I also added a thing to my brows, which was the Milk Kush Triple Brow Pen in Grind. I mean, I'm kind of liking it. It's one of those kind. It's okay. I mean, it's the first time I used it. Plus, I used my other 2 Benefits. And my CoverGirl concealer. And I used my new, sorry about the noise, Fenty Beauty Metal Moon highlighter. Beautiful, love it. So pretty. I'm so glad to have that. And Cover FX for my powder all over my face. So let's move that. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys my blushes that I put all in my little palette here. So last night, I was kind of bored, I guess. And I know we're up close and personal doing this. Hope it's not too loud. So I decided to depot all my The Balm blushes because I don't reach for them in separate palettes. So I'm so happy with this because I love their blushes. So what I used today was the one that I have been using from the new collection from The Balm. Forget the name of it. I don't want to pull it out because I'll break something. But it's from that new quad that just came out. Plus I used this brownie shade one that is, gosh, I forget now. I don't want to pull it out. And is that it? Yeah, I used those two together. So this brownie shade one here and this bright one. I love that I did this. And just to show you like what I went through real quick, I know, well, because hopefully this video won't be so long, I pulled out all the ones out of that one, put that in an eyeshadow palette. I pulled out all of the ones out of Alternative Rock. Here are the face ones. I did a couple singles that I pulled apart that I've gotten from Ipsy and put those in a palette. I pulled out all the ones from my volume 2 and put that in. And then from these two, I pulled them out. So I'm super excited for that. Here's what the shadows look like. I'm reaching behind me. Here's with all the shadows. So now I hopefully will get some use out of my Balm products because they do make very good face and eyeshadows. It's just I don't ever reach for them. So now I hopefully will, but that is what I'm using on my blush. And also I know we usually use my blinged brushes, but today we're going to try a new brush set. And I don't know if it's the best idea, but it is from Doe Color. And I seen that people were getting these in, gosh, I forget which box it is. It was one of the subscription boxes. And I just fell in love with them. So I went to the site and ordered these because I had to have them for Halloween season. They're just so daggone cute. So here they are. There's little skeletons on there. Let me pull out some of the plastic. All right, so I pulled them all out of their plastic, and here is a look at them. Oh, and I just dropped one. Here's a look at all of them but one. Yeah, I grabbed it with my legs. So I'm excited to use these. They're so stinking cute. I don't know if the light is blocking it or if I'm too close for it, but they're adorable. So we're gonna use these. If I feel like I need to go through and use my my bling brushes, I will. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started on this. I'm gonna swatch it out really quickly so we can see what we're working with. And of course, her shadows are super soft. We don't have to worry about the quality. It is there. I know in the very beginning, people were talking about these palettes not being as good as quality as her big palettes, but nowadays, I'm pretty sure they're just as good as her other, what are they, 18 pan? I don't know what they are, the bigger palettes. I'm probably wrong. All right, so very pretty, very, very pretty palette. Definitely going to get a lot of use out of this for fall time. So we're just going to go right into it. So I am going to take, which looks like the fluffiest brush. I don't think these have names or anything on them. They do not. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to go into this very light color. Do they have their name? Oh gosh, that's going to be hard to read. It looks like Dazz, D-A-Z-Z, but that's what we're going to go into. I'm going to grab my little mirror and we're going to go ahead and get started. Definitely some kick up for sure. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can, but maybe it's because of the way that I do things. I did set these are really flimsy. Maybe I should, you know, I'm going to set this down and we're going to go in with bling brushes because I will try these with a different palette where I know, where it's a palette that I've already used. So let me just repeat this. And we're going to go in with bling brushes. As cute as these are, they're kind of, this is flimsy. I don't want to mess this look up. So yeah, we're going to go in with my bling brushes. Sorry about that, Doe Color. All right, so that's on there. Let me take one of my brushes, and this is the E11. go a little bit more with that shadow and just kind of make sure it's all blended out. It's a really soft pink color, very pretty. I kind of really like this color a lot for a, you know, your first shade for sure. I think it's perfect for people that have my skin tone color. Now, if you have a darker skin tone, this probably would not work as a transition shade for you, but I think it looks really, really good. All right, so we're gonna grab this guy right here, which is E13 from the Starry Night collection. And we're gonna go, it's probably gonna be the same look everybody does. We're gonna go right into this color for the crease color. Definitely picked up for sure. And I'm just gonna press that in. Yeah, this is gonna be a really quick and easy look. Press that in, and then I will blend it. Like, I really don't even need to blend it out actually, but I will. But just pressing it in, and it is showing up and blending right in with that other shade. So I'm gonna do that on the other side, blend it out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I had to put my hair back because it was getting in my way. But we are going to go, and I didn't tell you the name of that other shade. It is Uncovered, it looks like. And then that's this one. And then this one we're gonna go into is called Stark. And with the E14, I'm gonna just load my brush up and put it on my inner, or my outer corner V right here. Just kind of tap it down. And there's definitely some fallout with this. It is a shimmer shade, but I don't have anything really deeper to deepen up the crease, so we're going in with it. It worked for the Rare Beauty palette, so hopefully it will work for this palette. I mean, it doesn't look bad right now, so I mean, it's definitely doing what I want it to do. Yeah, I mean, it's working. And then I'll just blend it into the crease with a blender brush to kind of get the shimmers away like I did with the Rare Beauty palette. I think it'll work. It looks like it's gonna work. I mean, right? I'm gonna take it just a little bit above the crease so you can actually see it. And I think it's looking pretty good, actually. The colors are beautiful. You could probably do a lot of different looks with this palette. I just like doing what I do every time, which I'm boring. But I think I want to try to do a halo look soon, because when I do them off camera, they end up looking pretty good. But the one time that I did try doing it on camera, I was kind of disappointed with it on how it looked. But I mean, I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to try it. I always do the same thing, so probably should switch it up a little bit. All right, I am going to, this one actually has a little bit of color. This brush has a little bit of color. I'm going to color switch it off. And we're going to take that to try to blend it out. And this is the E3. And I'm just going to take and blend out the crease with this. And hopefully that will work for us. It looks like it's going to work. Yeah, that's doing the job. I think I've got enough depth in the corner now. Try not to get in that light in your face. But we're going to repeat that on the other side, and then we'll go in. I will also do my cut crease, and then I'll be right back to do the lid shades. Okay, all that's laid down, ready to go. Super easy. I'm taking no time to get this done. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go all over the lid with this shade. I really would love to use that chromium that I have, but this is about this palette, so we're not gonna, yeah, we're gonna go all over the lid with this, and then I will do this in the inner corner and a little bit onto the lid as well. And we are taking an E4 shader brush. See how this works out for me. Usually I use the other little guys, but I do want to take this on the whole lid. And like I said the other day with the fallout, I can use a Natasha Denona palette and get fallout, and absolutely I am. Absolutely. So I'm glad I have my powder on underneath. Very easily. This is, I knew this wasn't going to be a hard palette to work with at all. Her stuff is very good quality, and I love it. And that's why I'm so excited for this new release of hers. Even the highlight. I've never spent, I don't think, that much money on a highlighter. That's why I am waiting for the VIB sale for it. But I've heard so many people say such good things about it. I know I have too many highlighters as it is, but I just have to see what the formula is like. I really do. This is giving me no problems. I'm not spraying the brush or anything. The brush is not wet. The concealer was pretty much dry when I started. And this has like a duochrome effect to it. So, I mean, not bad. Repeat that on the other side. Okay, that's laid down, and we have to do it, you guys. I swatched it out and it will match, so we're gonna try it. I'm gonna put on a really thin layer of it though, because I don't want to put on a whole lot, because I have heard that it will like kind of get chunky and not work as well. Sorry, the UPS truck just rode by and it caught my attention. Hopefully they're dropping something off for me. Anyway, again, the ADD is kicking in. Just not going to use a whole lot of it, and we'll see what happens. It is so pretty, and I'm kind of scared. I think I'm just going to lay it down in the center of the lid and then just blend it out just to see how this is going to look. Oh, it's so beautiful, you guys. It is so pretty. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, it definitely matches, so I'm not upset about that. And look, I did kind of a halo eye. I think I need to bring it over just a little bit farther. But it's really pretty, and it's kind of like thin for sure, so it's easy to move and manipulate. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it like that. It's very pretty. I'm gonna do that on the other side. I'm so glad we did that. I really, really like it, and it was so easy to use. So we're gonna take this little tiny, what is it? L1, the one that's supposed to be a lip brush that I use for my corners. And we're going to go in with this middle shade right here that is called, see these words, Stripped, it looks like. And we're going to take that. I'm not spraying my brush. And, oops, put that, I'm going to drop all those brushes on the floor. Put that on the inner corner. Oh, she's pigmented. Very pigmented. And just kind of leave it in the inner corner so that that pink will show through in between the others, between that green one. That's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that yet, or if I gotta wipe away all this stuff on the bottom of my face before you see it, but it's really pretty. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to wipe away everything on the bottom, finish up my eye look, put some lipstick on, and come back and give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, here is the finished look. I think it turned out beautiful. The only issue I had was with my lashes, and I don't even know why I had issues with them, because they are my regular Ardell wispies. Maybe I let the glue dry too long before I tried to put them on. This eye gave me the biggest problem ever. So I've smeared, it's just a mess. Anyway, the finished look, here you go. Don't mind the corner of this eye. I will let you know what I used to finish off the look. So I used MAC's Velvet Teddy for my lipstick with the ColourPop BFF liner, my Ride or Die, the Stila Nude Waterline, the ColourPop Gel Swerve in the tight line, Monsieur Big for my lashes, and the KVD tattoo liner for my liquid liner, and then the Anastasia Icy Pigment. I just needed it to be a little bit more brighter, so I put that in the corner. And I think everything, all in all, other than my lashes upsetting me, I think everything turned out really well. My thoughts on these two items, since it became a review for both, really. I really liked it. Very easy. You're not going to have any problems blending this out. It's super, super easy palette. Can't wait to get the highlighter. This, again, I haven't worn it for long, but first impressions, it was very smooth, very thin. It worked beautifully. I was very surprised, so that makes me more wanting this palette that's coming out. But if you're able to pick up the new Natasha Denona palette, wait for VIB where you can get some percentage off. But I would definitely, if you are a fan, this is great. I think it's different than the retro, because some people were comparing it to retro, which is right here. And so this is your mini retro, and that is the new Zendo. Now, I think this one's just a little bit lighter. This one comes off darker. And the colors are a little bit different. So I think definitely, yes, I would pick this up even if you did have retro. That's my opinion. It worked beautifully, no issues. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, I also have a giveaway going on for my 1,000 subscribers mark. Thank you guys so much. So don't forget to go ahead and enter yourself into that giveaway. I will have it linked down below for you. Other than that, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.